Familia, symbol F9, is preposterous, out of this world cinema. It's good to be back. The Fast Saga's bumper to boot, inexplicable. How did a Point Break clone spawn 8 sequels? How did it evolved from boosting DVD players to drug cartels to The Rock pushing away a torpedo to cars literally going to space? Why does every vehicle act as a cushion when it did cripple someone just as hard as the pavement? Ever since 2009 Fast 5, Universal's Corona-guzzling Avengers have been breaking laws of physics that don't exist yet, a quarter mile at a time. With more than $6 billion under its hood, the franchise isn't slowing down yet, so buy your IMAX ticket, hit the NOS and enjoy. Settling down after the snowbound Russian escapists Dom, Vin Diesel and Letty, Michelle Rodriguez are living quiet off the grid. No more ride or die, especially with little Brian around. Such sedate existence is soon interrupted by Roman, Tyrese Gibson, Tage, Chris, Ludacris, Bridges and Ramsey, Nathalie Emmanuel, who brings a cryptic message putting them on a collision course with Jacob, John Cena, Dom's little lost long brother, and is working with Cypher, Charlize Theron and the samurai son of a dictator to get a weapon so dangerous it shouldn't exist for half-century go on. It's fair to snot. Plot has never been what's held these films together. Furious 7 was probably the best so far in that regard, so don't expect a whole lot of well-written villainy from Jacob, nor much beyond typical yada-yadding from the screenwriters. Gibson does his usual lovable shtick. Helen Mirren steals the movie. Cardi B is there. The Tokyo Drift Boys made a wonderful return. Han's resurrection just about works. Theron outclasses the entire cast with every scathing line. I bet all you wanted was a hug. And Dom talks about family. What else do you want? 2 entries since he last stood at the helm. The film's best director, Justin Lin, has returned to the orchestrate, inventive, propulsive, brain-breaking mayhem. In that regard, he's totally successful, with action somewhere between a ballad and demolition derby and due spotlight given to the ladies of the saga. Include the return of Jordana Brewster's Mia. Pre-warning, you will need to overcome the most flagrant disregard for gravity since Legolas in Battle of the Five Armies. Also, I won't delve into the circumstances of the voyage into space, but I can say this: it's somehow hilarious, cheeky, and even a little touching. F9 is as much about the Torto legacy as it is the franchise. Well-constructed flashbacks, smartly cast with younger actors rather than uncanny valley de-aging, have a grainy class to them. Brief racing scenes share our Reva Lehman's 66 energy, and the melodrama isn't too overwrought. Of course, it helps if you're somewhat invested. The trailers show Roman joking about the team's ridiculous, death-defying antics. Surprise, this leads to the film's biggest success, becoming self-aware without being obnoxious, acknowledging the silly heights the movies have reached without descending into farce. F9 believes in itself, its stunts, its story, its family, no matter how daft the adventures may be.